Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since we posted. Have a lot going on, which I'm not going to share today. That is for another video, but I did want to get back into posting, and I've been traveling a bit, so have to get back on track and wanted to take you along. I am here for a full week again at home, which is nice. So I'm going to show you what I do when I have to like inventory all the things grocery wise and then build a meal plan. I do that every single Friday. It is Friday, so let's get into it. Just my wand. And I magically just have a meal plan. Boom. First things first, you're gonna need a pen and paper, computer, whatever. Something to write with or something to take notes. Do you need all this information? I ask this every single week.
No, it's all that stuff.
All right, well.
That was our information.
Okay. For your information, it goes in the trash then. Abracadabra. Okay. I use old school paper and pen. You can use your laptop. You can use your iPhone. You can use stone and a hammer and a nail. You just need something to write with. Okay, first things first is I like to do an inventory of all of the things I have in the house to build meals around that so that I'm not wasting food. That doesn't always happen because life, and you do what you can. So we try to use up everything in the fridge or in the pantry as much as possible without buying extras, but sometimes it happens. But this should help you like not overbuy. It'll help save money, and you can get things that will last a long time, so that you don't have to keep buying them over and over. So I just go cabinet by cabinet. So we'll go by this cabinet first, which is kind of snacks, kind of supplements. So I always check to make sure I have all of my 1-Up supplements. I actually do have another protein powder. This is the salted caramel, the Sydney Adams collab. It is so freaking good. I love this so much. It is so good. I'm almost out, so I probably will end up buying another one of these. Not yet, because I still have probably like a quarter of this container left, and then I have a coconut ice cream one that is also so good, and it's summer and I'm on my coconut kick, so you know. So I have that, and then I always check my pre-workout. This is a stem pre-workout, still pretty full. I have actually been using the stem free. It's a newer flavor called Spicy Margarita. I don't know if this is still available. It was like a limited edition release about, I want to say like 4 weeks ago, like maybe last month or maybe like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure, I forget. I did post about it, but it is so good. And I've been using this when I work out at night so that I'm not having like pre right before bed. And then obviously my tried and true greens. I use this every single day. I have probably a good 2 weeks left, and then I'll have to replace that. So that, I also have been using this electrolyte like sports drink from Scratch Labs. I bought it at REI and I've been using it for my runs. It's okay. I mean, it's supposed to be like natural, really like real fruit flavor. So it just tastes like fruit water, but like not sweet, which is totally fine for my runs. But if you are probably like, I don't know, if you're wanting that more like heavy flavor, I recommend like Liquid IV or maybe even like the Gatorade stuff. But this to me is fine. It's like less sweeter. You can do 1.5 scoops, and that's heavier, saltier. So that's for people who are like super sweaters. I'm a super sweater, so maybe I would try that. The average athlete looks like most people, 1 full scoop, half a scoop for like lighter, less workouts. Oh, I've been doing a half a scoop. Maybe that's why. And I've been running like 3 miles. Okay, using this totally wrong. But anyways, I have a lot of that. So good on supplements. It looks like shit. This is my collagen powder. Honestly, like I'm kind of overtaking this. I don't know how good it is. I want to switch to the 1-Up collagen stuff, so I'm not gonna replace that bullshit from Costco. Okay, let's put this back in here. So this pantry over here, oh, I hope that doesn't block you, but this houses just like a bunch of random stuff. Let me show you. Just like random like extra things, honey, syrup, peanut butter, random mashed potatoes, these like waffle cone things. So what I have been doing, what I'm really big into is yogurt and berries and this birthday cake granola. This is Safe and Fair from Target. I really like that. How many times can I say tonight? Because I am so brain dead. I have a half of container of that, so I'm not going to buy any more because it's $7 a bag. Like, insane. $7 a bag. This I like to eat. Sometimes I'll eat this if I'm not feeling very hungry and I need quick carbs before a workout. Cinnamon square cereal from Trader Joe's before a workout if I need it, or after if I'm got a bunch of carbs to eat before bed. I will do this. And a vanilla protein shake. I'll like make a vanilla protein shake, put it over the cereal. I have another box in the pantry, so I'm gonna refill this. Split my list into two. So there's things I have to buy and then things I have that we will build meals off of. So we have mashed potatoes, so I'll just write that down. I just found these gravy packets from Thanksgiving. Ew. He got, they got the wrong ones for Thanksgiving. Country gravy, brown gravy. These are good for like 3 years, so they can just sit back there until Thanksgiving rolls around again. Okay, that's that. Okay, so far we have ended up with just mashed potatoes, but that's fine. I have a can of beans. I was going to make like a turkey bake with this, and I forgot the beans. Actually, I didn't forget the beans. I didn't even make the meal because I had to rush out of here, and we didn't eat it. So I have a can of black beans. Okay, can of black beans. I don't know what we can make with that, but I also have some taco seasoning, which we can use. I have probably about a half a box of protein plus spaghetti that we can use. Maybe some like shrimp pasta or some chicken chow mein, but we can use those this week. So put that down on the list. I still have my Mike's Honey sauce, which I believe is still good. Yep. Oh, I have this garlic and jalapeno hot sauce, which I don't know. I think it's like you can do like a marinade. Made in Gilroy, the garlic capital of the world. Jalapeno puree and minced garlic with the perfect level of heat, making it an excellent addition to potatoes, eggs, tacos, or in a dish that... Okay, so it's more of like a hot sauce. So I should probably just put this in the fridge. So let me hold that out. Love hot sauce. We are out of protein pasta, as you can tell. So I can probably restock that. I usually do penne pasta in there so we have it on hand. The stuff up here is just baking, but this is my Kodiak cake mix. I'm probably going to make maybe waffles tomorrow or maybe a pancake bowl. So I'm not going to refill this just yet. I do have some more in the pantry, so not a huge deal, but we'll go ahead and put this back against my peanut butter and my syrup drawer and all that good stuff. I do want to check the expiration date on this. September, we're good. My PB Fit for my shakes. That's where this is a mixture of angel food cake and vanilla cake mix, and this is used for making mug cakes. Hi, dyslexic over here. Sorry, that is my fault. So this is still good. I mean, keeping this in here lasts forever. Okay, this is the best part, which is the fridge and the freezer to go through and see what we have. So it is a freaking mess because the light blew out and I was just throwing shit wherever I could. So again, I like to take things out so I can see what I'm working with. So this is my salmon box. Love that for me. It's so weird looking. this is, actually, if I'm being completely honest. These look like little rats, but they're chicken skewers. They're chimichurri chicken skewers from Trader Joe's. So I have a couple cones and a couple mochi. So I can probably get some more desserts because I'm almost out of these. And what else do I have? So I have a shit ton of salmon. So we're gonna be eating salmon for decades. And then I have these chicken taquitos, or no, they're not chicken taquitos. These are black bean and cheese taquitos. Do they have an expiration date on here once they're open? I don't know. I love that meat. I have shrimp and I have shrimp. So there's probably enough for 2 people. Definitely 3 people between these. So I have some random food gone. So I have some shrimp. And then I have those weird chicken skewers. So I'm just gonna kind of, this is like my salmon bin and also like apparently now my shrimp bin. So that's good. I'm gonna bring that back into the freezer. And we have shrimp. And I have these black bean taquito things, which I'll probably eat for lunch if I'm being honest. There's not very many left, so. Jeez. Okay. The meat fork. So I have some just bare chicken. There's like 2 pieces in there and then a full bag. So I don't need any more of that. So I have just bare chicken. Then I have 2. I buy all of my meat for the most part from Trader Joe's, Harmon's, or Butcher Box. Now I only get Butcher Box delivered once a month. And so when we've used up all of the Butcher Box meat, then we'll have to get other meat. And usually we do like the packaged meats at Trader Joe's, or I go to Harmon's Butcher and get actual meat from there. But I have probably about 6 chicken breast. So we're good on that. So chicken breast. And if you're buying Butcher Box, what's great is that from local farmers, they're usually like non-GMO, they're like no antibiotics, all that good stuff. And you just set it out the night before, not set it out, you put it in the fridge the night before, and then by the time you're ready to cook dinner or whatever, like it's thawed. So I have tri-tip, I have 2 tri-tips, I have 2 ground beef, and I have 2 ground chicken. So we'll notate that. All of this meat, and again, that's gonna help us build our meals around all of this. So we'll be back, I'm gonna write all that down. Okay, next up is the fridge. So we know all the meat that we're doing here. So section first, because it's just the easiest. I keep my breads in the fridge because they mold really, really fast here. I don't know how this got back here. That's not where it goes, and I'm pretty sure I know who put it there. Anyways, so we got some sauces, everything. I kind of went through this the other day, so none of it's really like expired. It's mostly just hot sauces and soy sauce and like minced garlic and all that stuff here. I am almost out of this chili garlic seasoning, which I use on my salmon all the time. So we're gonna get some of that. That's good. This is leftovers from tonight. So in this thing, I have some tortillas, I have bread, and I have English muffins. I only have 4 English muffins. So I might want to get more depending on if I eat them. Probably not. So I think we're good. 4 is enough for me as long as no one else touched my stuff. So that's good. I have 1 yogurt left. This is what I've been making my yogurt bowls out of. So I'm going to grab some more of that. The Dan and Light and Fit. Just for me. So again, when I'm saying I take it out of the freezer, put it in a Ziploc bag so that it does its thing in the fridge. So that's good to go. This is my sister's drawer. I don't fuck with that, so I'll leave it alone. I am going to push some stuff back so I don't drop it. I always do like to make sure that her stuff's not going to expire. The other thing is this is my vegetable drawer. So we have avocados, a couple of vegetables left over from the week that we can reuse. And then Laughing Cow is usually what I stock up on, but I have enough for my breakfast sandwiches. Okay, so that's that. Now let's move to the pantry and we'll show you like where I keep all my back stock. Okay. So this is where I keep all my back stock. So you can kind of see, pretty easy. It's where I keep all of Bing's food. Again, I mentioned that I had back stock of the cereal, so I'm gonna restock that. I needed to restock some Oreos for Levi, so we'll do that for him. I eat the JoJo's from Trader Joe's, and I'll show you where I keep them. Oh, it's the cutest. I think I actually showed y'all on my, I think it was like maybe my April favorites. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't believe we're even in June, but it was in one of my favorite videos. So, chips. So now we'll just restock all the stuff, and then we'll go upstairs and I'll show you how I actually make the meal plan and the grocery list based off of everything that we've inventoried so far. Okay, we're back, but we're in the office now. I'm gonna use my laptop to do this. Okay, so a few things. We have our list, and that is fantastic. So we have our list, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a few things to lead. So I like to get recipes off of Pinterest, off of TikTok, off through cookbooks, which I don't have a cookbook up here. I think I'm gonna skip doing a cookbook. I think what I'm gonna do is switch my cooking through cookbook series into just the recipe of a week. And if it happens to come from a cookbook, fantastic. But I just feel like the last few episodes haven't been landing the way I wanted them to. So I'm gonna switch it up and go from there. So on my phone, because we're going to use this a lot, and your list. And then what I like to use is if you are on a Mac or you have an iPhone, I like to use the reminders tabs for my groceries. And then I also like to use the notes app for my menu planning. And if you were interested and you have an iPhone or a Mac or an iPad or whatever Apple device you're on, I can send you a copy of my template that I use for meal planning, and you can use it yourself for free. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my template. And I like to do it this way because I'll show you like here what that looks like on the screen so you can follow along. But the way I like to do it is because it tracks all of my meals over time. And then I can just search my own recipes to reuse stuff as well, so that I'm not having to like search TikTok or Pinterest or whatever 24/7. I can just do it here. So what I'm going to do is take my list, and I'm going to first start off with my groceries, and everything that I wrote down that I'm out of and I need, I'm going to add to that list. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, everything that I was out of, I've added to my Trader Joe's, Walmart, or my Sam's Club list. And now I'm going to start to actually build my meals. So what I do is use the template that I've created that I can definitely share with anybody. You can drop your email in the comments below, or drop your Instagram handle, or DM me on Instagram, and I can send it directly to you there. My handle is @TeamFearlessFitness, and I can give you my template for creating meals. But I save my template and I just basically duplicate my note so that it creates another template, and instead of it labeled template, I put the week of meal planning. So this would be June. I don't know what day it is. Today is the 14th. Good freaking Lord. So this will be the 16th because I start my meal planning on Sundays. It goes Sunday through Saturday. So June 16th to June 22nd. Okay, and normally, because I like to eat the same few things for breakfast and lunch, I don't have separate tabs for them. However, I do have separate tabs for dinner. So dinner will be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you don't want to eat the same thing for lunch every day, you can just duplicate that in your template. However, I just think it's more cost effective to meal prep ingredients these days instead of full on meals. And then you can make random things instead of making meal preps that you're actually sick of by day 2. So totally up to you, whatever is easiest. This is very much like simple, no-brainer type things. Like, you don't want to overthink it. Otherwise, you're going to hate meal planning, you're going to hate prepping, and it's going to take forever. This is only taking forever for me because I am slowly walking through everything. Usually it takes me about 15 minutes to inventory my kitchen. It takes me about 10 minutes to like put all the stuff on the grocery list, and maybe like an extra 5 minutes like add meals to my meal plan, and then about 5 minutes and then add it back on my grocery list. So all in all, it probably is like a 35-45 minute process from inventory to meal planning and grocery list creation. But again, this video is going to be super long because I'm walking you step by step through it. So don't be overwhelmed by how long this video is. It will be faster depending on you, how many people you have in household, and the more you do it, the better, more efficient you become. Okay, so I'm going to brainstorm some ideas of what I want to make this week based off of my sheet, and then I will list out what we're making once I'm done. That would be too long to let you sit through, so hang tight. Okay, we're back. So I am using a good chunk of what we already have for some of the meals. So for instance, I am doing breakfast sandwiches for, I'm either doing breakfast sandwiches or like an avocado egg toast thing for breakfast. Obviously for snacks in the morning, my greens or my reds. For lunch, I haven't quite decided what I wanted to do yet. I probably will do just like burger bowls because I have ground beef already and all the other ingredients is fairly easy to purchase. So I had that in the past. For pre-workout snacks, I'm doing yogurt bowls or peanut butter toast. Peanut butter toast usually is what I do before like my run. If I'm doing a run day, so all cardio, do like a piece of Sara Lee low calorie bread, peanut butter, banana, and a little bit of honey, and that will get me through my run. If I am too close to my run and I don't want to feel full or feel like that is going to make me like regurgitate that as I'm running, I'll usually just grab like a Rice Krispie treat and have some fast complex carbs. If I can eat beforehand for my lifting, I still do more heavier carbs. But I'm doing a yogurt, a light and fit yogurt. That's the only one that doesn't hurt my stomach. If you can handle it, the protein yogurts are usually better because they have protein in them, keep you satiated for longer, but they just jack my stomach up. And I've noticed that like the Dandelion Fits are usually the only ones that don't. So I'm weird like that. So yogurt, granola, and then fruit. So those are my pre-workout options. Again, I don't like to eat the same thing every single day, so I like to have some variety and some options. Post-workout snack, I usually do my 1-up protein and my almond milk. And then for dessert, I'll do like my protein ice cream in a cone, or I'll have some mochi if I have enough carbs left. For dinners now, we're doing tri-tip bowls, salmon mango salsa bowls, because we have all those ingredients left over. Sweet potato taco bowls. We have obviously ground beef in the freezer. We have taco seasoning and the black beans. I have avocados. Because I'm doing avocado toast, might need to get a couple more, but I think I have like 8 downstairs. So honestly, that should be fine. And then for Wednesday, we have shrimp. Remember, I had like 2 different versions of shrimp in the freezer. So we're doing shrimp pasta. And then on Thursday, we're using the Just Bare chicken to do buffalo chicken bowls with zucchini and golden potatoes from Trader Joe's. And then on Friday, I usually am like exhausted by Friday. So if we don't do takeout, then I'll usually do something super easy. So we'll grab like bags of orange chicken from Trader Joe's or the teriyaki chicken from Trader Joe's. The quality of the teriyaki chicken has kind of gone down in my opinion, though it is made out of chicken thigh. So it's not always the best. But I like to switch it up between the two. Right now we're on an orange chicken kick, so that's what we'll do Friday. And then Saturday, usually mark it for a takeout. So a date night, or we grab food to go and bring it back home, or we go eat somewhere or whatever. Like we're usually running around the weekend, so that's harder to maintain on a Saturday or a Friday night. But tonight is Friday and we ended up getting Thai. And so I was on my list to do Thai tonight and super excited about that. So that is how I inventory and how I meal plan. And now I'm going to take all of this and break it up into lists. I go to 3 main stores throughout the week. That's Trader Joe's, Walmart, and Sam's Club. I go to Walmart because it is closest. I prefer to go to a store like Smith's, or if you're like back in the Bay Area, like a Safeway is an equivalent to our Smith's. However, the Smith's that are close to me are really far away, and we don't have one where I live right now, so not a big deal. We just go out to Walmart and usually can get everything there, and then majority of my fresh produce or like meats and stuff I get from Butcher Box. It is summer, so farmers market season is back. So I will usually tend to do that on Saturday mornings. If I can, just go to the farmers market and see if they have any of the vegetables I need for any of the meals. Knowing what season it is in your area is good too, because then you can plan your meals around what you think is best based off of the farms that you see in your farmers market. So usually I do this on Fridays, like I said, so I know what I'm getting at the farmers market on Saturday. And yeah. So hope you enjoyed. It is a longer video, but I think it's very informational, and you'll be able to inventory your food so you're not wasting anything. Meal plan so that you're prepared for out the week and you don't have to worry about like thinking about what to make for dinner. You know exactly what you're doing. You have all the ingredients, and then you can meal prep or you can ingredient prep, and that'll help you hit all your goals. So thanks for joining. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We will be back with a meal prepping video soon, but we appreciate you watching. Again, subscribe